So that's going to go to the Yankee spot in that break, which interestingly enough is Mr. Casada. So Casada, that is your card. I was very happy with the fast turnaround time. Never heard of him, right? Hey, Emart, Series One flag rookie card. Hey, Art, I tell you what. You know what, Art, you've been such like a massive help. I'm gonna send you one of these. I got a couple of extras. I'm gonna send you the base version of this Tops Now rookie. So that's for you, my friend. You're always super helpful in the streams. I'll include that in with your mail day. Hopefully with some nice Guardians hits. So let me make myself a note to send you one, Art. No, Art, you've been such an awesome part of this community. It's the least we can do as a little thank you. Art Kenny flag Tops Now. Hey, Bullion Breaks. All right, so let me ping the first break, and then we'll get things moving. Let's see. Five irons. There we go. So these breaks are going to be one hobby and one breaker. So six autos, hopefully a bunch of parallels, and a lot of fun. Just I want to, I guess. I want to show what the football break is in case folks had questions about it. So it's going to be a four-box Phoenix mixer. These are Phoenix preferred boxes, so it's a little bit cheaper, but it's two hits instead of the normal three hits. So we got two of those, so we'll have four hits, and then we got two of these Phoenix Winter Blasters, which apparently have been pretty loaded. Each one has three winter parallels. And a bunch of numbered cards as well. Well, I don't know if a bunch, but there's definitely it's easy to hit numbered cards in these. So yeah, I have not ripped them yet. I know Emart ripped some. Um, Emart, did you pull the 2 to 3 per blaster? Yeah, that's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie for blaster odds. So this is gonna be fun. It's only $20 per spot. So grab a spot if you're into it, and um, and we'll rip that after the three baseball breaks tonight. So, real quick and easy. Baseball is almost fully sold out. So, this is going to be our first PYT. I just pinged it. There's our little showcase. Let me just get the last few teams in that have just been purchased. Yeah, this is my first rip of them. I was actually worried that they were not going to show up tonight, so I actually pulled it from the shop. But then they showed up yesterday, so I added them back in. Hey, Palm Beach. Hey, Easy Baby. Welcome in. Welcome in. The only baseball spots we only have three baseball spots left for the night, and they're all on stage right now. Mr. Art Kinney will read you off the ones that are left. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff jumped in on the football mixer. All right. Angels, Marlins, Guards. Let's see. All right, let me just line up the next two. Thank you, James. 20 was Andrew. That's all set. All right, so we are almost ready to roll. All right, so I am super pumped. This is going to be my first go at ripping Bowman draft for you all. Only half the Dodgers payroll. Hey, Ben. Yeah, don't leave those Marlin spots out there. See, Palm Beach got one. And Ben's here, so that means we're definitely hitting one. Guardians left to close the baseball PYT, and then we can throw up football that'll rip once these baseball are done. So I ripped myself a box, a jumbo today that I got from Tops. It might have been one of the worst boxes. So I took the hit of the four boxes I had. I took the hit, and I'll just show you. It was not great. Kane Kepley to 499, Marcus Phillips base, Josh Owens base. That's honestly that was the best card in it. Thank you, Bill. Gavin Turley, which has some paper issues up here. not numbered. Mike Serrata, not numbered. Aiden Miller to 150. Theo Gillen to 125, and a couple of empty top loaders. Yeah, that was a rough box. Not like Mr. Holland's box. Nick ripped what might have been the best Bowman draft box I've seen all season. All right, so I'm putting the last break. The last break of the night is already up on stage. Um, That's football. We got 19 spots left at $20 for tonight. And I got some singles in the shop. If you bought a spot tonight, take 10% off right off the top and send me an offer, and we'll be good to go on those. All right, you guys ready? Yeah, yeah. I've definitely seen Nick have an inordinate number of good hobby boxes, but it's well deserved. He's a great guy. So, you guys ready for some Bowman draft? Man, I'm pumped. We're gonna start with the jumbo hobby, and then we'll get to the breakers for the little cherry on top. So this is PYT1 F-26 019. If you told me last year this time that I would be ripping Bowman draft for you all, I would have told you that's foolish, that's crazy talk. But here we are. So thanks to Brandon for taking the night off. Gets me in on release week. Thank you to Ben for giving me a shot. All right, box is empty. Like I said, this cannot be worse than the one that I just ripped. All right. So, what's been everyone's best pull so far, or best hit in a break from Bowman Draft this year? I know Ben hit me a Dax Kilby auto, and he was the guy that I was hunting for. So he hit me a Kilby to 499. So I was pretty happy about that. I will do my best, Alex. I will do my best. All right, folks, let's get going. I'm going to slip through the paper pretty quick, but everything ships. Everything will get sorted and top loaded appropriately. Okay. I think we got something. Ooh, we got something nice off the top. It looks like a true blue. It looks like a first, and it is Mason Neville to 150. 72 of 150 for the Reds for Wayne Conley. Thank you, Wayne. Wayne, if you're with us tonight, check in. Let us know how you're doing. Hope you're doing well, my friend. All right. And I will be sleeving the good stuff later on. We won't be doing that live. We got a Jefferson Rojas, sky blue for the Cubbies. Cubs are Dan Kavanaugh, Castillo, and Forbes on the refractors. So anything with that's color or number, I will sleeve and top load live, and I will make sure that the refractors at a minimum are sleeved and some of the better players in this. Eric, let me see if you're in this one. Did you get the ping, Eric? I don't think you're in this one, Eric. You would have gotten an alert if you were in this one, because I did send one out. I think you're in the other two, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Matt, welcome in. Tin Man, welcome in. Yeah, I had some pretty deep coverage on Bowman Draft this year. Uh, Not sure how I did overall. I need to wait to see until I get all my break hits in. Okay, no auto in this one. Jamie Arnold, Caden Kent. I love these. Gavin Feen, Draft, Tayton Gray, and Caleb Wing on the refractors. Tayton Gray, I think I hit a nice auto of his as well. I know his mom is looking for his cards, specifically the ones that say my first auto or my first Bowman. Yes, Ben, you do have the. I know you were hunting Tayton Gray, so I think you had him on the refractor there. Very nice. I'll make sure that one's top loaded for you. Okay, Liam Doyle, Tate and Gray again on the chrome. We got a Walker Jenkins Axis, followed by Jacob Reimer and JoJo Parker. I'll top load that one. He's one of our top chases in this. He was number 2 on my list in this product. Blue Jays is Casada. Can't go wrong with a little Bowman Draft refractor action. All right. Last pack of the first stack. I've noticed that in each stack in the box, there's been one auto. So we should have an auto in this pack. Josh Hammond, I like him. I'm going to sweat the auto a little bit. Yeah, let's sweat it. It looks like it could be a refractor. Cameron Miller, Connor Griffin, Made, Lampkin, Yandel Ricardo. Prize prospects, Liam Doyle. We got a Landon Harmon and an Aiden West on the refractors. And our first, what should be our first auto, the refractor auto, Dax Kilby. There it is. Yankees in this is Eric Martin. Inferno. That's a nice one, Eric. I see a little ding over here. So probably not going to gem, but that's still that's a great start. Great start for first auto tonight. Congrats, Emart. Billy Carlson. Yeah, Luke. Billy Carlson is definitely looking good. He was definitely a good chase in this product. Yeah, Eric. Very happy for you on that one. If Ben didn't hit me one, I'd be making you an offer on that one. Matt, you got a great prospect, a great pitching prospect, and Liam Doyle in this for your PC team. Yeah, Matt. The good thing about this product is I think it's pretty deep. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with a lot of the prospects in this. Which was actually nice as I was pricing it because it wasn't like there was just one team that took like a massive money hit. It was pretty well spread out. Oh, that snuck up on us. Connor Essenberg for the Braves for MTV Mike. There's a PC hit for you, Mike. That snuck up on me, guys. Set the autos up in the bottom row. Cade Anderson. Everyone likes Cade. Arjun Namala on the axis. Caden Kent refractor and Gavin Turley refractor. I love Bowman Draft. If you guys don't know me and don't know that about me, then I don't know what to tell you. I love Bowman Draft. And what's wild is when I got back into the hobby about 5 years ago, I avoided Bowman like the plague. I was like, what is this? I don't want minor leaguers. Who are these guys? But then the more I got into it, the guy looks like Anthony Volpe, Tommy Troy, doesn't he? That looks like an Anthony Volpe card. That's kind of crazy. I never realized how much they look alike. That's wild. I have a couple of Tommy Troy cards, but that pose is like an Anthony Volpe pose. That's wild. Um, Now I'm just totally there's some color. I'm totally hooked on Bowman Draft. I love it. Actually got me deeper into the game. Following the minor league teams, following the draft. There's a Weatherholt prize prospects, Made on the refractor, and Devin Taylor on the refractor. Behind Xavier Nayans, we've got Cameron Nelson, 92 of 125 on the Aqua Wave. For the Rockies, Eric Martin. Congratulations, Eric. No, it's not purple. I know you like the purple Rockies, but that'll do. I mean, this box is already infinitely better than the one that I ripped for myself. Infinitely better. Peter Cuso on the X-Fractor. Josh Owens, LaGrange, Billy Carlson, Piacentin, Caden Bodine on the Access, Justin Lampkin, and Bradfield Jr. on the Refractors. Nice art. Art, is it a paid Substack or is it free? I'd love to read your write-ups on Guardians prospects. These guys are stuck together a little bit. Oh, that's because it was backwards. Unnecessary backwards paper. Okay, Cooper Fleming, Rojas, Root, Dix, Ike Irish. My favorite name in the product is Ike Irish. Sounds like an old-timey gangster. Maldonado. There's my boy Kilby. Lombard Jr. on the prize prospects. Yandel Ricardo and Easton Carmichael on the refractors. Hey, Mike. You think so, Ben? You think there's like one guy on the assembly line just flipping cards backwards? So you're telling me that you work for the Topps assembly line and it's always you? And then you get to watch the breaks and laugh? That's pretty funny. Maury, Caldwell, Obermueller, Condon, Neville. There's George Lombard on the inaction. Listen, I know. Oh, very cool. Um, I know that Ben was railing on the fact that he loves the Shears die cuts better because it doesn't have that little hook. I loved the design of the little hook. I thought it was so cool. It reminded me of like a GI Joe figure from the '80s. I know it was a pain to. There's Nans. Love him on the refractor. He's got the Astros. Emart's got the Astros in this one. Emart's having a break. Yeah. Hey, Bill. Bill, when I get it, I got to show it to you. I hit a Nans etched in glass. So the stained glass parallel. Yeah, Caleb, that's actually a great idea. I did, Bill. I was so pumped about it. I was so pumped about it. I've never hit one of those before. Yeah, I hope it's in good shape because that will look great in a PSA slab in my mind. Okay, we got some. Ooh, I think we have an achromatic auto right there. I'm going to sweat that till the end. Ethan Conrad, Kepley, Braden, Mitch Voigt on the draft, Nate Snead, and Walker Jenkins on the refractors. I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you there, Mike. But great suggestion. All right. I'm like 99% sure that's an achromatic auto. I think Ben hit me a Lombard achromatic. So I thought, and they look so good, honestly. Like for a non like first base auto, they look so good. And a lot of them are like not, they're like more established. Here we got some blue paper here to 4.99. Gavin Killen, he's a nice prospect. Killen paper to 4.99 is for the Giants for Mr. Casada. Congrats, Casada. Told Casada I'm going to do my best to pull him a Sadaharu O tonight on the Retrofractor. That'd be a lot of fun. I will do my best, sir. Bremner, Pratt, Thomas White. Love this guy, Thomas White. Ike Irish on the axis, Ryan Sloan, and Ethan Frey. Ethan Frey is another good one. Astros have a great checklist in this, Bill. Oh, please. Yeah, I definitely had a couple of Astros spots because I do like Mayans and Frey. All right, last pack, and then we'll get to that auto. Yeah, no, it's definitely they're doing a nice job with it. It's always nice to have a good farm system. Cash Mayfield, Brady Abel, Colin Yeaman, and Arun Escobar. Thanks, Caleb. Yeah, that Phoenix football mixer is going to be fun. All right, let's see what our last auto is, and then we'll get to our breakers. This is going to be fun. Oop, upside down. That must mean it's extra special. Oop. Oh, Art. Art, I think we did it. How about a Bazana to 250 for Art? Yes. Art, that makes me so happy. Heck yeah, my friend. Yeah, seriously, Luke, aren't they gorgeous? 181 to 250 on the Bazana auto for Art Kinney. Oh, absolutely. Guys, you got to root for Art, for someone that is always helping out in streams, even though he's not in all the breaks. Uh, Very much appreciated, and such a great looking card. The black and white background. Congrats, Art. This was a great box. I'm not gonna lie. The Kilby, the Bazana. Oh, did I miss this? We got some more color here. What? How about a Nolan Sailors to 99? I totally missed that one. Where did that come from, guys? Royals in this is Casada. Congrats, Casada. You know what, Ben? That's why I showed mine right off the bat because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show these guys just how bad it could be. Everyone is gonna feel so much better. Even with a lukewarm box, they're gonna feel so much better after they see what I pulled from my box today. All right, guys, let me just get these out of the way and then we will get into the breakers. I'm gonna take my time with the breakers too. I'm gonna really enjoy it. This is the first time I'm ripping a Breakers Delight box ever. So we're gonna sweat it. We're gonna have some fun. Savor it. Yes, Luke. Savor it. All right. Let's hope, Bill. Let's hope there's like a super fractor or something fun in here. So guys, oh, by the way, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Um, if we close out football, I've got a bunch of stuff I'm going to give away. Anyone that gets a spot tonight, I think I've got like 15 prizes. Some are cheap stuff like packs of cards, but I think I've got like 4 slabs that I'm going to give away. There's a Schemes, a Cruise, I think a J Rod, um, and something else. So, you know what? I got a little spacer here because I do want to make sure that I'm covering up the cards. Okay, and then the top and the bottom are usually the base. So I'm probably going to pull from the back first. Start off with a Kate Anderson base. Oh, guys, there's a lot of color in this. I see gold. I see more gold. And then usually, well, let's do this. I don't want to screw this up on you all. Is that an auto? That's not an auto. Okay, so Brody Brecht, Josh Owens. Those are going to be our three autos right there. So let's start from the back on this one with the Aqua. Franklin Arias to 125 for the Red Sox, Steve Rizzo. Mr. Rizzo is still on vacation, but he had to jump in on a spot when they first went on sale. Thank you, Steve. I hope Mexico City is treating you well. Okay, in front of that one, purple to 250, Yandel Ricardo on the purple geometric. Steve's always on a heater, man. Hey, bobblehead cards. Royals, and this is Casada. Congrats, Casada. And then behind the Cade Anderson. How about Dean Moss to 50? 50 of 50 for Ben Barry. Congrats, Ben. The Rays spot was probably my favorite, like, budget spot in the breaks. I know not the guy you were hunting for, but it's still a pretty nice card, Ben. All right, guys. Now we got our autos. Let's pull from the back because the back is it looks like to be a base or a refractor. The other ones are color. KC, Sean Gamble. That's a big one. Casada with the Royal spot. Yeah, man. I'm high on this guy. I had him in Brandon's pick your player break. Yeah, he's up there for me. He's definitely up there for me. Him and Hammond are both like beasts. Like the Royals have a nice system. There you go, Casada. Congrats on the gamble. All right, we'll do the green next. It looks like green lava. Marcus Phillips. Green lava to 99. 63 of 99. Now I had the base version of this one in my personal box. This one is already so much better. And last, we got gold behind Josh Owens. Ooh. Oh, it's a Nat. Phil Moore. What did we do, Phil? How about an Eli Willits to 50? Gold Wave Auto. Is Phil even here? Wow, guys. Wow. That was must be present to win. That was one of the better breakers boxes I think I've seen. Massive on the Willits. Can someone tag Phil? Not that Phil? He needs to see that. I'm going to stack these up in my order of preference. Oh, you did, Mike? Thank you, Mike. Sorry, I missed it. I was too excited. Eli Willits to 50. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just going to try and give you guys a nice recap. One. Yeah, guys, that was a heck of a start. That was a heck of a start. Jojo Parker and Nans on the refractors. Cuso on the X-Fractor, Rojas on the Sky Blue. Gavin Killen to 499, Mason Neville to 150, Franklin Arias to 125, Cameron Nelson to 125, Ricardo to 250, Nolan Sailors to 99, Dean Moss to 50, and then the autos, Connor Essenberg base, Marcus Phillips to 99, Sean Gamble base, that Bazana Achromatic to 250, Dax Kilby to 499, and the banger, I don't know if we can top this tonight, guys. Eli Willits to 50 on the gold wave. Thank you, everyone, for the fill on that one. Congrats, everyone that hit. And guess what? We get to do it all over again. Just give me a second to ping this one, update my spreadsheet, and then we'll get started. I will do my best, Luke. All right, let me make sure this is the right one. This is 20. All right. This is pick your team number 2, F-26 Welcome in, JPZ. I don't know, Mike. Phil's probably on a fishing trip, right? I know that's one of his big hobbies. Welcome in, Ed. That's the joke, Mike. That's the joke. All right. Wow, Ed. Wow. Yeah, Phil and I are going to have to talk about some extra insurance on that one. Or he can just drive up from Virginia and pick it up. I'd happily facilitate that. Live auction. Right, PWE, Nick, right? I'll just put 2 forever stamps on it. Hope it gets to him. Carmichael, Jenkins, Frey, Oliveto. That one's stuck a little bit. We'll come to that. J.R. Ritchie and Cameron Millar on the refractors. It's a die cut. I don't know why it's stuck. Is it numbered? Nope. Billy Carlson on the inaction. There you go, Luke. Yeah, I don't know, Ed. I mean, do we really think it'll need a non-machinable stamp? We'll just do 1 forever stamp on it. Did someone get a shot of that and post it in Discord by any chance? Welcome in, Stacked Golf. You can, Nick? Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me know when you're good, Nick. Excellent. Thank you. Don't tag Phil, though. Like, make him sweat it. Being like, wait, was that mine? He got 2 of the 3 Nat spots. All right. I think this is our first auto. How about Kason Cunningham? There's a nice one. Nobody wanted the D-backs except my buddy Nick Holland. Here you go, Nick. Yeah, seriously, Caleb. Yeah, that's when we'd have to put him on like some type of watch program. There you go, Nick. Kason Cunningham on the base auto. That's a nice one. Yeah, I had a few D-back spots myself, and nothing hit. But hey, listen, that's the breaks, right? Yeah. Again, already just with the one auto, this beats my box. Just with the one auto. So I showed Emart and Nick, the hits for mine earlier today when I ripped it. And I said, you know what? Like, I actually feel okay about it because knowing that that's green right there. Um, hey, John Fisher's illegitimate son. Um, I feel better knowing that I took the hit on that horrible box. Seth Hernandez on the draft, Sean Gamble on the refractor, and Connor Griffin on the refractor. Behind Mr. Carmichael, True Green. For the Red Sox, Anthony Aenson. Red Sox in this are. Oh, okay. So apologies. Hold on, guys. I think I had the wrong list up. Shoot. Sure thing. We'll do. Oh, Nick, that D-back spot was not yours. I am so sorry, my friend. You had it in PYT1. I forgot to click over to the next list like a total amateur. My apologies, my friend. That is Jacob Houtling. Anson is for the Red Sox, and that's for Gary. Thank you, Gary. Thanks for jumping in. Um, well, here's the crazier thing. Phil actually only had the Nats in the first break. I had the wrong list up. That was the only one he had the Nats in, and he hit that card. I'm sure I'm going to hear it later from the person that had it in the other two breaks. My apologies to one of my best friends. But that just shows what I'm doing is fair. I don't know where the big hits are. Got a speckle after Mr. Sakura. JB Middleton on the speckle. And Josh Owens, that's nice. On the sky blue, Jared Thomas and Anson. Dodgers. Eric, you are the Dodgers in this one. Let me get these sleeved up. Texas in this one is Nick Holland on the Owens, sky blue. And Middleton on the speckle is Eric Martin. Congrats, guys. $14 spots left in the football mixer. Guys, I'm worried we're not going to be able to top that tonight. South Scene, Jake Cook, Kate Anderson, Youngerman, Obermuller, Made on the Axis, Luke Course, and Riley Kelly on the refractors. Yeah, guys, some more. Was that orange? Is something orange? Ooh, we got something fun. We got a couple of color coming up, guys. I've seen a few packs like that. None in the personal that I rep. Not to harp on it, but yeah, we got some orange. It looks like an orange die cut, and then a fuchsia reptilian. Let's sweat that for a few. Max Clark, Caden Kent, Peyton Gray, Made, Lays, and Crossland. All right, let's pull from the back first. But AJ Russell on the fuchsia reptilian. I'm not going to rub it. For the Rangers, Nick Holland. See, Nick, I'm making up for calling you prematurely on the case in Cunningham. It's our second Ranger of the night. Who do we have here on the orange die cut? How about JJ Weatherholt to 25 for the Cardinals for Eric Martin? Congratulations, Eric. Very cool on the JJ. Inferno indeed, Nick. Hey, listen, with guys like JJ in your system, Matt, there's a lot of closet Cardinals fans. I think he's going to be good. I picked up a nice JJ slab a couple weeks ago. But Jamie Arnold on the X Fractor. Matt, I don't know where you're getting that from. I don't know that I've seen much Cardinals slander. Now, the Yankees, people hate the Yankees. I don't see a lot of Cardinals slander, though. Cunningham, Hartshorn, Made, Namala on the Axis, Gage Wood on the Refractor, and Luke Dickerson. All right, there should be an auto in this pack. Noah, it's not a hobby box technically. It's actually it's available in retail. I got it. I got them from Target, but it's one auto and one memorabilia card per box. So traditional Phoenix hobby is, I think, two autos and one mem. So this is one and one. So it's yeah, it's like a hybrid. It's like they used to have, didn't they have those used to have those like H2 boxes? I want to say it's probably similar to that, where it's like one less hit, so a little bit more affordable. Huh. I thought for sure there'd be an auto at that spot. Bonnemer, Lampkin, Ricardo, Sneed, JoJo Parker prize prospects, Nolan Sailors. Let's get my boy JoJo all loaded up. I did not get any Blue Jays spots, even though I really like JoJo. I did not get any Blue Jays spots this time around. All right. Spencer Jones, man, look how tall he is. I really hope he's going to be good. I've got a lot of him. I think we got something there. Might just be a bricked paper card. We'll see. Gavin Killen on the prize prospects. Eli Willits on the refractor. And Weatherholt. Speaking of JJ, let's take care of Mr. Willits. Casada's got the Nats in this one. Hopefully he's not hitting the scotch very hard right now after after the one that I just hit in the last break. There's still a chance, Casada. There's still a chance. Let's see. Behind Jake Cook is Dean Livingston. Got a D-backs box. Hey, Goat. Welcome in. I should mention if anyone bought a mystery pack from me on Monday, they have not shipped yet. So shipping is still stacked. So if you paid for shipping on that, your breaks will ship free along with that. $13 spots left in the break on stage. What do we have here? Ooh, I think we got another auto. There we go. Ethan Hedges for the Rockies to $4.99 on the refractor auto. Eric Martin. Mart's having a nice little night. A couple of autos. That nice JJ. Murph Gray. Great name. Another great name. Murph Gray, Ike Irish. Speaking of Ike Irish, Davalon on the refractor and Brody Brecht on the refractor. Okay, 2 packs left, and then on to the breakers. Man, I would love for us to hit like a red to 5 tonight. A snack pack. Got some color there. Curly, Jones, Jimenez, Joshua, Ike Irish, Walker Jenkins, Tommy White, and Josh Owens on the refractor. Behind Mr. Sakura. That's the second Travis Sakura that's been hiding another parallel. For the Rays, Theo Gillen to 99. Doug Martin. There you go, Doug. Congrats. Last pack of the hobby. I want to see a retrofractor. We haven't had one of those yet. Walcott, Peters, Morales, Kilby, Waldschmidt, Mitch Voigt on the prize prospects, Nick Becker, and Kalen Culpepper on the refractors. All right, guys. Thank you, James. Let's get this cleaned up, and then we'll get on to our next box of breakers. So, guys, if you missed it before, if we close the break on stage, I've got a bunch of giveaways that anyone that bought spots tonight will be entered in, and I'll run that random probably early next week. I'm heading out of town early tomorrow, and so I'll run that early next week and get those prizes in your mail with you. But if Ben bought 2 spots in this, and he said he's going to give away one, so we'll give away that one live once this closes. All right. Our next box of breakers. What do you guys think? Think we can beat the last one? It's going to be hard, right? It's going to be hard to top that. You think we can, Mike? I see gold in this one, too. All right. Let's go from the back again. Cam Caminiti on the base. Anthony Ayenson on the base. Elian Pena. Let's come back here. Okay, we got Willits on the axis. Yolfran Castillo, Rangers to 150. Nick Holland. Been calling Nick's name a lot tonight on this one with the Rangers spot. Congrats, Nick. True, Ben. But, I mean, listen, it's going to have to be a big red to top that Willits to 50. That's for sure. Okay, in front of that, Billy Carlson to 250. There you go, Luke. These breakers boxes are loaded. Very nice. Purple geometric for the Carlson. And then in gold, ooh, it's a Blue Jay, Casada, Jake Cook. Not the one we were looking for, but gold is still nice on the gold geometric. There you go, bud. Hey, Jay, welcome in. All right, guys, now for our autos. Let's see. It looks like we've got a couple of different colors. Let's start from the top. It's a Royal. Is it a gamble? Nope, it is Justin Lampkin. Move Mr. Pena over to the side. Okay. 199 of 199. Jay, I actually I had a talk with the boxes beforehand. I said we're not pulling any Phillies tonight, guys. It's an Aqua Lava. There you go, Casada. Okay. Behind that, hey, there you go, Nick. Gavin Fiend. Base auto. Nick, did I make up for it now? For calling the Cunningham for you? I think I did. That's got to make up for it. You suppose so. Greedy. Very nice, Nick. I had a lot of Texas spots. I did not hit one of those. That's for sure. And our last one of the box. Ooh, it's for the Mariners. Griffin Huggis to 99, 98 of 99. That's from Michael Kramer. Yep, he sure did. I have a Dylan Fiend auto, green grass auto. I think he was in 2025 Bowman, but I think Dylan's going to be even better. You sure do. Griffin Huggis. All right, guys, we will do a recap and then on to the next. On to the next one. That was another solid break. It sure does, Mike. Let's see. Ooh, I didn't top load that Hedges. Amateur hour over here. All right, let's see. I always like doing a ranking of the autos. Cunningham. Let's do. Let's do yeah, we'll do that. That's our order. And for the color, gets bumped. All right, recap coming up. Thank you, Andrew. JoJo Parker prize prospects, Eli Willits refractor, JB Middleton on the speckle, Jamie Arnold on the X-Fractor, Josh Owens on the sky blue, Theo Gillen on the green paper, AJ Russell on the fuchsia reptilian, Yolfran Castillo on the blue geometric, Anthony Anson on the true green, Jake Cook on the gold geometric, Billy Carlson on the purple geometric, JJ Weatherholt to 25 on the inaction die cut, Dean Livingston auto, Griffin Huggis to 99, Ethan Hedges to 499, Justin Lampkin to 199, Gavin Fiend base, and Kason Cunningham base. Another solid break, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. All right. that out of the way. All right, guys, this is our last baseball of the night. I'm just going to need a minute. I got to load the rest of the teams into my spreadsheet real quick because some sold while we were live. And then we'll get started. Okay. All right, I think we are good to go now on the PYT 3. So let's ping it. Thank you, Luke. 8 spots left, and one of them is getting given away. Hey, Luke, after that Carlson, man, you got some good mojo going. Let's be hopeful. This is 22, Bill. So, Bill, I got you in here for the Guardians. Sorry. No, Bill, thank you. All right. Starting us off. Ooh, something. Is that just a speckle? Might just be a speckle. It's cool looking, whatever it is. I love that. That could be our first auto. Who knows? I don't think it. Ooh. Oh, guys, we got two. Two in a row. Let's see. How about Caden Bodine? Access to 150. Ben, MBB Ben. One of the last spots to go on this one. There you go, Ben. Rigged. He sent me the box. Trevor Cohen on the speckle for the Giants. Giants in this is Jacob Howling. Gavin Feen, Kate Anderson, Dante Nori, Dax Kilby on the prize prospects, Ethan Hedges, and Guzman on the refractors. Is your first time here, Jay? No, I got that off. I think I got that off of Amazon. Hey, Colby, welcome in, bud. Yeah, I know you don't, Jay. And honestly, like that's how we kind of class this joint up. I promise people, Jay's not going to be here. Don't worry about it. Kate Anderson, Waldschmidt, and Riley Quick on the refractors. Eight spots left in that football match. Yes, Ben. Ben, we're due a Marlins hit. Jay, since you did buy into this, I'm going to send you my entire box of Wander Franco cards. Mason McConaughey. Zaire Hope on the Axis. Kane Kepley and Slade Caldwell on the refractors. Yeah, I literally have a box. I thought about honestly just like putting it up for auction somewhere and like whatever it goes for. Yeah, it's spelled a little differently. I like just cashing out and taking it. I'm lucky. I sold my big wander before the news, if you will. Bremner, Slowinski, Braden Montgomery, and Brady Abel on the refractors. All right, what have we here? Ooh, Bill, I think that's for you. How about an Aaron Walton auto to 199 for the Guardians and Mr. Drake? Guardians are hitting tonight. Art got that sweet Bazana in PYT1. What, the Bazana? Is it because it went to Art? Yeah, I definitely that's the feel good hit of the night in my mind. It did look really nice. Oh, you mean the look of the card? Yeah, it's a gorgeous card. Got Murph Gray after Murph Gray. We got Hagen Smith on the blue paper. Luke, that's for you again. White Sox are doing nice. Yeah, I'm really excited to get the Lombard achromatic that Ben pulled for me. Yeah, Luke, we're inching close to it. We're inching close to it. I actually have a nice Hagen Smith one of one auto from a Leaf product. I'm just gonna sit on that one for a little bit. Colin Yeaman on the X Fractor. Yeah, no, Hagen's gonna be good. I hit a really cool Hagen Smith. Hagen Smith black to 10 out of pro debut this year. That's for Ben in the Orioles spot. So putting together a nice little Hagen Smith stack. Yeah, well, I don't know. Who are the Bears playing this week? You know what? I totally checked out on the playoffs. Rams. Thomas White on the refractor and Jamie Arnold on the refractor. That's nice. Um, yeah, honestly, like I'm a big Giants fan. For those that know, very true, Jay. But I am pretty amped up about our new head coach. As soon as he got canned in Baltimore, I texted all of my friends. I said, "We need him. They need to get him immediately." No, it's not going to fall through. It's not falling through. Nice try, Jay. Dax Kilby, Waldschmidt, Kepley, Devin Taylor, Bradfield, Charlie Condon on the sky blue, and then Melendez and Salas on the refractors. All right, well, you guys can all go to hell as far as I'm concerned. You're not ruining my night. Someone's at the door. Well, guys, I think that's yellow. Corbin Dickerson to 75 from Michael Kramer. Nobody wanted the Mariner spots, and Kramer came in and swept them all. There you go, Kramer. Congrats, bud. There you go, Jay. I know you were just waiting for that one. What's holding up the contract? I mean, do they want to? Does Harbaugh want to get rid of Joe Shane? Because I'd be fine with that. I thought you were Dr. Huggis. Walker Jenkins, Malcolm Moore, Anson. Okay, behind the Cameron Millar. Looks like we got a Blue Jay. We got Jake Cook on the base auto. Eric Martin. Heard that guy's name. No, Jay. Not since you've shown up. Anyone notice that? Once Jay showed up, some of the autos went downhill a little bit. Wasn't me. Before Jay got here, I pulled a couple of bangers. Yeah, we call him the cooler. Yeah, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. Oh, Tim, don't defend Jay. Don't defend Jay. Theo Gillen on the inaction, Lodice and Pena. All right, we're owed another auto. Probably some more color. Kevin McGonigal on the prize prospects, Gurovich and Fouch. Three packs left. Let's get that break on stage closed out, friends. 8 spots left. Giving away some fun stuff. Ben's giving away a spot in that one if we close it. Tibbs, Voigt, Kason Cunningham, Lombard, and Liam Doyle on the refractors. I think that's our last auto, so I'm just gonna let that sweat. We got color there too. Maybe that's the auto. Namala on the axis, Schubart and Kuso on the refractors. Maybe we do. I think my guess is one's going to be color and the other's going to be the auto. I know for sure though it's not going to be a Phillies auto because we're not allowed to hit those in tonight's break. Ooh, that might be color also. Carlson, Irish, Nayans, Parker, Condon on the prize prospects, Cash Mayfield and Max Williams on the refractors. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, I don't know what that is, guys. We're gonna wait on that one. That looks like maybe a yellow reptilian. Blue paper, Carlos LaGrange to 499. Was it Jay? Yeah, I think it is. Definitely not a Philly though. Thank you, Noah, for grabbing a Phoenix spot. Yankees in this is Casada. Yeah, I don't do them dirty like Ben does. All right, that's our auto. So this is likely just a yellow reptilian. It's not a first. Yandel Ricardo to 75 for the Royals. Casada. All right, and our last auto of the night is not of the night, sorry, of this box. Looks like a Brave. Connor Essenberg. We've seen him before. For the Braves, Jason Krause. Congrats, Jason. Tell you what, guys, that was probably the worst hobby of the night. Still better than the one that I ripped. So it's official. I ripped the worst of the four. All right. Let's get cleaned up and we'll do our last Breaker's Delight before we move on to Phoenix. Was not intentional, Jay. I just picked one at random. It was really bad. If only, man. If only. Could you imagine? I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure there's someone over on Whatnot that's done that. Like, don't worry, guys. I pre-ripped the packs. I stacked them up before you all got here. It's crazy. There's no hits in this box. Yeah, yet they're selling packs for 15 times the market value. Pre-sleeved and loaded. It's nothing but junk wax from the 80s. All right. Gavin Feen in the back, Kate Crossland in the front. Let's do a little cross section here. I see gold again. I see some gold. Save that for the end. Jamie Arnold on the prize prospects. Pull from the back again. Charlie Condon on the blue geometric. The only man that likes the Rockies, Eric Martin. Congrats, Eric. Eric pulled a Card Warehouse Joe and took his family out to dinner tonight after he bought a bunch of spots. So Jay's family actually refuses to have dinner with him. So on the purple geometric, we have Ryan Sloan to 250. Michael Kramer. It's remarkable that there's that many families that will have dinner with you, Jay. Whichever one leaves the blinds open. Wow. Wow. Uh, for the D-backs, Patrick Forbes, the green geometric. Eric Greco. There you go, Eric. All right, guys, who's closing out football? All right. We will start from the back here. How about a Josh Hammond auto? That's a nice one for the Royals and Casada. So we got you a Gamble and a Hammond tonight, Casada. Very nice. Yes, sir. Okay. In front of that, in the blue, oh, looks like we got a gold shimmer. Ooh, we got another Royal Casada. Nolan Sailors. 149 of 150 on the true blue. We got a Royals box. Yeah, man. A blue color match. Very nice. All right, last but not least, guys, we got gold. We started the night with gold. We're going to end the night with gold. It's a Mariner. It's for Kramer. Come on, Cade. Come on, Cade. Oh, Griffin. We got Huggist again, guys. We got Huggist again because Jay is here. Well, it's still a hit for our friend Michael Kramer. Thank you, Mike. for grabbing all those Mariners spots. Sorry I couldn't pull you a Cade, but you get two Huggies. Two Huggies tonight. All right, let's do a little recap. Grab those last few Phoenix spots. All right. Our recap for PYT3: Condon on the Sky Blue, Cohen on the Speckle, Yeaman on the X-Fractor, Lagrange to 499, Sloan on the Purple Geometric, Higgins Smith to 150 on the Blue Paper, Caden Bodine on the Mini Diamond Axis, Condon to 150, Forbes to 99, Dickerson to 75, Ricardo to 75, Essenberg base, Cook base, Walton to 199, Josh Hammond base, Nolan Sailors, and Hugges. Griffin Hugges. All right, guys. I'm going to take care of. I'm going to take care of you all on this. We're going to drop the price. Oh, Bill. I was dropping the price, Bill. $18 on the last 7 spots. Close them out. Oh, good news, guys. Jay bought another spot, so he's stuck with us for the last break of the night. Jay, if there's a Huggus in Phoenix, we're all in trouble. So, guys, this is 2 Phoenix Winter Blasters and then 2 Phoenix Preferred boxes. So that's 1 auto and 1 mem each. Yeah, let's do it, Ben. 4 spots left. Guys, I'm going to start populating my the break list for it so we can do the random. So close those out. Don't let Jay talk too dirty. And I actually have to get so 4 spots to unlock a bunch of prizes. I have to get ready to give away a spot too. Let me do that first. Let me get a. 4 spots left, guys. Thank you, Eric. 2 last spot mojo, guys. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Casada. All right, guys, while I get my list going, let me run that giveaway for the last spot, courtesy of MBB Ben. Only 11 entries. Someone's going to walk away with this one. Kramer. Kramer, jump in that giveaway. Where was I? Football. Kramer, you missed baseball. You got a couple of hits. You got the last auto of the night. Can't tell from the tone of my voice. It's not the guy that we wanted. Oh, it did. It did, my friend. We just ripped all three of them. Hey, and Kramer wins the spot. How's that for perfect timing? Congrats. I mean, the big one of the night, Kramer, was we pulled an Eli Willits gold auto to 50 in the first PYT. Yeah, it was all downhill from there. No, there were some really, I don't know, you guys tell them. There were some really solid hits across, I think, all three breaks. All right, let me put the rest of this in here. Thank you, my friend. All right, guys, I think I screwed something up here. Hmm. Yeah, please don't tell her that. Please don't tell her that. All right, guys, I'm taking a look here. I think I did something wrong. One second. I might have put someone's name in twice accidentally. Let's see. Is 2 for Ben. Schaefer. Rapoli again. 2 for Eli. Andrew Moore. Luke. Noah. Bill. Jay. Ben. Andrew. Eric. Luke. Casada. Okay, I fixed it. Let me get Kramer in here. Okay, let's ping this, and then I will run the random. Notifications are out. Let's get this going. All right, guys, going to move you over so we can all see the random together. Okay. We'll start with our teams. Seven times. IEB TRV. All right. $11 times. James down to Nick. HDIWLL. All right. Oop. So there you have it. We got one more thing actually to put under this to give you guys a little more. There you go. That's a little bit better. Rapoli with the Broncos, Eloy with the Chargers, Ben Barry with the Falcons, Kramer with the Commanders, Rich Meyer with the Jags. Oh, you guys can read them. Who got my PC? Nick Holland. Nick, I tend to pull a lot of Giants cards when I don't have them.
So trades are open, guys. We will keep the trade window open for a couple of minutes. Commanders and Falcons are available. Lions available. Ravens and Texans available. Guys, I'm going to do one quick thing. I'm just going to move this screen over here so I can see the chat a little bit better. He probably would, but I can't do that for him. Falcons for Texans being proposed. Okay, guys, let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I have no skin in that game. I'm not even betting on it. So, what's the status on Darnold? I heard he was a little banged up. Bill Grake, Lions for Niners. Lions for Browns. All right, guys, one more second, a few more seconds. Doesn't look like we have anything really brewing right now. Hey, Dager. Going once. Going twice. Sold. All right, guys, let me just get reset. Nothing much, Kyle. Having a good break night, though. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. I know some people are not. Yes, sir, my friend. You don't have to tell us, man. We know. We already know. We already know, Kyle. All right, guys, we will start with these Phoenix Winter Blasters, and then we will finish up with those preferred boxes. This is going to be my first look at Ripping Phoenix. I showed you guys I showed some folks earlier the card that I bought from eMart. He pulled this from, I think from a mega box. Jackson Dart to 99. Hopefully Nick hits a nice dart and that, and then he makes a Giants mystery pack. Sorry. I am, Ben, yes. I am in New York. Long Island specifically. All right, guys. Let's take a look at these winter. Phil Moore. Ben, I saw something about it, but I really didn't pay too close attention. So you probably know more about it than I do. Casada, did you see that? Do you know where that store was? Casada did do a PSA drop-off today, but he's not a gun guy, so it's Casada's crew. Oh, Kramer, it's cool. They'll just they'll use some sandpaper to get the serial numbers off of it. Could you imagine? All right. All right, our first blaster. Let's take a look at these guys. Let's see what we got here. Williams. Here's our first winter parallel. Tank Bigsby to 149. For the Jaguars, that's going to Brian Richmeyer. Congrats, Brian. Hey, Cup of Joe. JSN, Tyreek, Mason Taylor, Nick Amanwari. It's just one of those winter parallels. And these, I think these are 3 per box. The Pokey Court in Chelsea. That's an interesting name. I'm not even going to go down that road because I have 50 million jokes. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Paragon. I think that's a relatively common insert. Ella will correct me if I'm wrong. John Lynch, Jamar Chase. Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. Then Jerome Ford for the Browns to 199. Cleveland in this is Casada. There you go, Casada. Ocean's 9.5. Perfect, Ben. Absolutely perfect. Ocean's 9.5. Oh, brilliant. Saquon, Woody Marks, Derwin James, Mahomes, and Travis Kelce. Yep. Someone needs to go Ben, go buy that domain right now, oceans9.5.com. Although it wouldn't be PSA, though. Hey, listen, Ben knows Gary V. He can probably get us Ocean 7.5 off center. Yeah, if Jay's in it, we'll definitely need it to be off center. The jokes write themselves. Ocean's 9, I mean 10. Yes, Kyle. I had a random 6 in my last sub. Oh, brilliant. Jahad Campbell on the winter refractor. Lamar needs a new coach. Tyler Warren. How about Matthew Stafford contours to 75 on the green winter for the Rams? The Rams are Ryan Salato. Welcome back, Ryan. Haven't seen you in a bit. Neighbors, Spears, Mellett. Kyle McCord for the Eagles. Also to, actually, no, that's to 149. The green winter. Eagles are Eric Martin. Let's get it going, Casada. I'm willing to workshop that and get something rolling. I could have used a sixth season of a show about fantasy football. I don't know if they'd get it. I don't know if they'd get this world. I do too, Caleb. That show just hit close to home. Tyler Shuck, Landon Jackson, Quincy Williams, Bucky Milrow, Jack Beck, the Purple Winter to 199. I got 4 parallels in this box. Yeah, for a blaster, this is not bad at all. Yeah, Caleb, you're 100% correct. That last season was a hot mess. Hendricks. Okay. All right, so those are our blasters. Now let's get into these boys. Bubble men. Oh man, so many good things came out of that show. Number one in my mind was Jason Mantzoukas. What an absolute gem that guy is. These boxes are way too big for the number of packs that they have. Just gonna put that out there. Jay is definitely bobbling, man. These are a pain to open. With this bobbling van. Oh my god! Did we just crack the case? That's a great one. That's a great one, especially at the kid's birthday party. All right, Colston Loveland. What's this right off the rip? That looks fun. Matthew Golden, Paragon to 125 for the Packers. Jay. That's a nice hit for you, my friend. What's behind Dak? Just stuck together. Contours, Kyler Murray. Joe Theismann. Joe Horn. The checkerboard. Darnold. Gunnar Helm. Trevor Etienne to 125. Panthers, Jeff Wiz. Congrats, Jeff. I don't want a mellow version of Rafi. Yeah, you have to ask yourself, how much of Rafi is just Jason Mantzoukas? I mean, it just felt way too natural. Okay, there's our relic. Yeah, I'm sure he is. But listen, you got to have some darkness inside of you, man. You've got to have some darkness inside of you. He really does. I mean, listen, that's a sign of a good actor, right? If people believe it, that it's you. You know, Mike, I could not get into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I know everyone says it's such a great show. I tried, maybe it was just the first season. I tried watching the first season and it just did not do it for me. But I feel like I might need to give it a deeper shot. I'll save that for the end since we know that has it has one of the hits in it. Oh, there's the other one. Nick Martin on the auto to 99 for the Niners. Niners is the GOAT. Congrats, GOAT. Rookie auto to 99. Not too shabby. Shedeur Sanders on the, I don't know, go. What do they call this parallel? I don't know the Panini parallels as well. It's a cool looking card. Shedeur Sanders, that's for the Browns and Casada. Pandora, thank you, Kyle. I don't think that's numbered though. That's just the base version of that. Still a cool looking card. Tyreek Hill on the Thunderbirds. I like that insert. That's a fun one. Kyle McCord. Tajay Spears for the Titans. The orange Pandora to 199. Titans are Eric Martin. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Paragon. Willis McGahee, you don't see him a ton in these products nowadays. Luther Burden. Ted Hendricks on the Pandora. Travis Kelce on the Thunderbirds. Drake May. Adams. Olave. Hey, Justin. Colts were Casada. All right, let's see what our memorabilia card is. Is there a possibility that the memorabilia card is autoed? Does anyone know? Okay. pull from the back. Yes, thank you, Goat. Sirianni, Brian Thomas Jr., Josh Jacobs, Ted McMillan, and then Caleb Johnson, rookie phenom. It is. Number to 699, 514 of 699. For the the Steelers. Who has Pittsburgh? Casada. There you go, Casada. Should I sign it? Is that what you're suggesting? Yeah. Do the Card Warehouse Joe move that I learned from him years ago. We have some thick top loaders, so get that one right in. All right, that was box one. Not bad. Let's see what box two of the preferred boxes have in store for us. Kyle, honestly, I really don't have a team in this. Probably the Bills. Honestly, like I actually grew up a Bills fan. And then the Giants were always sort of a secondary team, but as I got a little older, I started rooting for the Giants more, being a downstater. It just made more sense. But the Bills will always have. I lived through those 4 Super Bowls. Those were my first years as a football fan. So I will always have a soft spot for the Bills. I will always root for them as long as they're not playing the Giants. So they'd be my pick. Who's on Monday night, Kyle? Oh, for the national championship? Who's even playing in it? It's is it Miami and Indiana? Caleb, I wouldn't say I bailed on them. Yeah, I'll root for Indiana. Honestly, I just love the idea of like a smaller market, a smaller college program playing for the national championship. There's something. I'm a guy that'll, if it's not the Yankees, I'll root for the underdog. Although the Yankees are definitely the underdogs right now. They can't even sign a free agent. Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm talking like small market as far as like a football program goes. I think that might be the auto. But like a team with a significantly smaller budget, fewer top end recruits. It's just nice to see that. Jay, you got the Packers. You actually got a nice Matthew Golden, I think, to 150, 125. Let's see, it's right up here. Yeah. Little Paragon Pandora, Matthew Golden to 125. You're not welcome, Jay. You're not welcome. Did they really? Huh. I mean, how does that compare to like some of the SEC teams? There's our patch. I don't know. I'm honestly I'm not much of a college football guy. CJ, now everyone sees that. So if that actually happens, seriously, Kyle, Kyle, that's shocking. That is shocking to me. Well, I guess they're not the underdog then. They should be. Hey, Ben. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not challenging the quality of the school. IU is definitely an outstanding college. I just, geez, to have that kind of budget and really just not perform for so many years is kind of wild. Fascinating. I'm a little shocked. Ooh, did we get two? Guys, we might have a patch auto in here. These are 2 thick packs. I'm going to save those both. All right, Torrey Holt on the Pandora. Look at me knowing what that's called now. Cam Ward on the Paragon. Will Howard. Ted Hendricks. Another Ted Hendricks on the Pandora. Mahomes Thunderbolts. Quinn Ewers on the Pandora. Caleb Golden. Tyler Warren on the Contours. That's nice. I love those Contours inserts. Nico Collins. Bo Nix. Mike Haynes. I don't think so, Mike. I'll double check. Do you think it might be? Is it worth me going back through? For you, Mike Jones, I'll do anything. I mean, listen, odds are he is someone's uncle, right? Nope, not numbered on the Mahomes, Mike. Torrey Horton on the Brown Pandora to 125. Not the most flattering color parallel, I'll tell you guys that. It's like, here's a khaki card. Bronze, I guess. And it just looks like, I don't know, looks like someone took a poop on the card. It's probably Jay. Let's be honest. Drake May, Ladidi, Jalen Royals. We got another thick card back there. What is happening in this box? JJ McCarthy, he's probably hurt. This one's a little bit... This is a little bit thicker, guys. Did they screw up our box? What is this? How about Ashton Genty Genies? Is that a case hit? I have not seen that one before. Boom, look at that. For the Raiders. Who's got the Raiders? Mike Schaefer. That's the illegitimate son. Congrats, Mike. I am not rubbing it, Jay. That's a trap, and you know it. Let's see if I've got a 55 over here. Very nice. Knew something was different about that card. All right, now there's 2 thick packs, so I'm pretty sure one of these is going to be a patch auto. Let's open both of them, and I'll see if I can try and figure out which one to open first. Okay. I think this is the auto. Just a guess. Bijan, Jaden, Thomas, Barron. Ooh, oh, no, that's our auto. My bad. There's a rookie, too. Brock Bowers. Curse, JSN, Jaden Blue, and behind that, Dylan Gabriel, rookie phenom patch to 99 for the Browns. Is that still Quesada? All right, so I made a mistake. I only brought 2 thicker top loaders over, so I'm just going to leave that one sleeved for now. I'll top load it after we're done. For our auto, it's a rookie. Quinn Ewers, starting quarterback, rookie auto to 99 for the Dolphins and Mark Quesada. Well done, Quesada. You finished strong, my friend. Yeah, I think I'm using the wrong. Yep, I need a thick sleeve. Sorry about that. He did buy, I think, 10 spots. So, third of the spots. I mean, listen, you could buy 0 spots and then complain when someone else hits. That seems to be one way about doing it. All right. Let's put that right there. All right, guys, so that's our break. Let's do a quick recap, and then we'll close shop for the night, unless someone wants to make me an offer on some of the singles that are in there. Not too bad of a break for $20. Ted Hendricks, Shador, ETN to 125, Jack Beck to 199, Campbell, not numbered, McCord to 149, Emanwari, Torrey Horton, Stafford to 75, Spears to 189, Jerome Ford to 199, Bigsby to 149, Golden to 125, Nick Martin auto to 99, Dylan Gabriel rookie phenom patch to 99, Caleb Johnson rookie phenom patch to 699, Ashton Genty on the Genies case hit, and Quinn Ewers rookie patch auto to 99. All right, guys, that's all she wrote. Thank you so much for a great night, and I will get these shipped out in the coming week. Have a great weekend, all.